What's going on, everyone? We are back with another video, and today we are seeing what the Celtics would be like if they had Kyrie Irving on the team. Yes, we're gonna see what if he resigned. What if he didn't leave to go to the Nets? What if he genuinely loved it in Boston? You know, what if he was having a great time in the situation, loved being the main guy on the team, and he wanted to stay? Now, we do have to make one more assumption that the Celtics don't get Kemba Walker, because they wouldn't have. They definitely would not have gone to get Kemba Walker if they still had Kyrie. So we are going to make the assumption that the Hornets kept and re-signed Kemba. I know he didn't love it there and he probably would have gone somewhere else, but off the top of my head, I don't remember in what other teams were looking at him, or what other teams he was interested in. So we're just gonna make the assumption that the Hornets do re-sign. So again, lineup is literally exact same, just Kyrie Irving instead of Kemba. Now there's a few other things that definitely would not have gone the same way, and we're gonna start simulating, and I'll talk about this, and then I'll just sim through the rest of the season once I'm done talking about it. But Jaylen Brown really started breaking out once Kyrie was gone. He was third option, arguably fourth option, because Gordon Hayward was still there. Yeah, he was probably third option. But he didn't really start breaking out. Like, obviously, he was showing more potential and doing better than, like, his rookie year. Every year he has been getting better. But he didn't really break out until last year, I would say. I think he broke out to the point of where this guy's going to be a future all-star. And then this season, he became that. Like, first couple weeks into the season, he was probably the best player on the team. He was performing ridiculously well. Now, obviously, him, the number one option being Jason Tatum, he's going to take away a lot of, the defender's focus because of how talented he is. Now, I'm not saying Jaylen Brown's better than Jason Tatum, but what really happens there? Like, we knew Jason Tatum was going to be a number one option caliber player, potential future superstar player. But Jaylen Brown, if Kyrie stays, like, in this game, he's an 88. If Kyrie stays, is he actually like an 84, 85, or even worse? So that's things you got to think about. You really got to think about that, whether he would have actually broken out or not. But as far as how well they did, they only went 58 and 24. I kind of expected them to do a little better. I'm not going to lie. Did Kyrie even make an All-NBA team? I didn't see it, and I didn't see Jason Tatum there. They are a second seed behind Brooklyn, so the fact that they're competing with Philly and Milwaukee is very, very good. Now, I know 2K loves the Celtics. I feel like they've done a lot less, but one game away from being tied for the number one spot. Point differential, they had the best offense. They were third best. Defense, they were the best in the league, so you can't argue with that. In the West, yeah, the Celtics, Lakers did amazing. So we could have a Celtics-Lakers finals. Player stats. Honestly, I could see the team looking like that. I could see him looking like that. Maybe Jaylen Brown under 20 points, but I could definitely see this. Obviously, do they get Evan Fournier? Do they get Jabari Parker? Obviously, not all of this is going to be how, life goes, but it's how it goes in 2K. We can only make so many assumptions. I can't make... They probably don't get Evan Fournier if they have Kyrie. Maybe not. Who knows? Because it's literally like they have Kemba. They would have had Kyrie. Yeah. Anyway, rebounds. That's what's looking like. Assists. Kyrie was great for playmaking. Shot very efficiently. Three-pointers. I do want to look at Jaylen Brown because, yeah, again, was that Kyrie's last year? Wait, 19, 20, 20? No, okay, so that's this season. This is last season. So, yeah, again, he really broke out last season. His shooting efficiencies were always there, right? Career-wise, okay, I can't look at that because 2K skewed it so much. But, like, if we look at these, these 4 seasons, which all happened in real life, overall shooting percentage, took a jump. It definitely took a jump. 45, 46, 47% is definitely not bad, right? 3-point percentage, he had a great second year. Those 2 years were kind of bad. But overall, it's not like his efficiency went up a ridiculous amount, right? It was basically just him being used more. Going from, 14.5 to 13 to then jump all the way to 20 once Kyrie leaves, being that second option. Jaylen Brown probably doesn't become the player that he is. I mean, he always, he can be the player that he was, right? He just isn't going to be used as much because Kyrie's going to get his touches, right? Jaylen's not going to get all the touches that he was getting now that Kyrie is not there, right? Like, at this point, Kemba is the third option. Kemba is, like, last year you could have argued that at some point Kemba was the second option, but not anymore. Jaylen Brown's the second option, so let's get to Simeon's playoffs, see if they have any more success. They didn't make it to the conference finals. They made it to the conference finals twice with Jaylen Brown, I believe. Right? It was Jason Tatum's rookie year. They made it. And then they didn't make it the year after. And then last year, right? That was Jason Tatum's third year. They made it. I forget, 4 years ago. I think they made it, right? Back when they had Isaiah Thomas. Fuck. Did Isaiah Thomas make the did they make the conference? Fuck. I don't remember shit from 4 years ago. Holy shit. But yeah, so the goal is to definitely obviously make the conference finals to have the same amount of success. Oh my god, I thought they were going to get destroyed, but no. Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, that trio is ridiculous. I love how this turned more into me talking about Jaylen Brown's progression as a player than, the overall team with Kyrie Irving. But I mean, as a positive, Kyrie being there, I think would have led, would lead to more efficiency, right? Jaylen Brown, I think, does really well because Jason Tatum takes a lot of that focus from the defense, right? Because Jason Tatum is the number one option, right? Now, if you have Kyrie as the number one option, Jason Tatum right there with them, and then Jaylen Brown right below them, like, Jaylen Brown's efficiency probably would be better, assuming, because at the end of the day, he's shooting a lot more. A little bit more efficient, right? But usually the more someone shoots, the less efficient they get. So I would say from a development standpoint, he definitely did develop his shot a lot. So I think with Kyrie there, if he had the same development, they would be ridiculous. So they did get knocked out by Philly. If they had Kyrie in real life, I totally could see that happening, right? I don't see Kyrie as like that big of a game changer. So I could definitely see it. The way that the league is this year, Brooklyn, Philly, and Milwaukee, I really don't see anybody standing a chance against them. So even if Boston had Kyrie, obviously then Brooklyn wouldn't be as good. But they probably would if they got James Harden. But yeah, they just have no answer for Joel Embiid. But at the end of the day, fairly similar success, I would say, to real life as far as 2K is concerned. Do I think Kyrie on Boston puts them over the edge to beating Milwaukee, Philly, or Brooklyn in real life? Now, I gotta imagine Brooklyn without Kyrie, right? They have James Harden, they have Kevin Durant, they probably have somebody else, right? They probably have someone else in there too. I still think that's way better. I think James Harden does so much for that team that Brooklyn would still be better than Boston, even if Boston had Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Kyrie. So there you guys go. That was, the scenario. What if Kyrie stayed with Boston? Hope you guys enjoyed. And I thought it was a cool what if. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.